Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. A night when it's believed that the souls of the departed rise and return home to visit their families. They follow paths of marigolds and light upon altars adorned with their photographs and offerings of things that they loved when they were alive. Most years, the celebration takes place in the cemeteries. Graves are cleaned, adorned in flowers and offerings, and bathed in the warm glow of candlelight. Families spend the entire night in the cemetery, some silently praying, others playing music, each choosing to remember in their own way. So where are we anyway? The city of Oaxaca de Juarez sits about 300 miles south of Mexico City. And since most Americans have no idea where Mexico City is, I'll just show you on a map. The city of Oaxaca sits at the nexus of a Y-shaped valley and is about a mile above sea level. It's home to about 300,000 people. It's the fourth poorest state in Mexico, and the average annual income here is only around $10,000 a year. When we began planning this trip, it seemed like COVID was on the way out, and then the Delta variant reared its ugly head, and here we are, at the gates of chained-up cemeteries, unable to see the beautiful things that we came to see. Mexicans are forced to worship in their own homes and build altars and hope that the souls of their spirits can find their way there. So, on a regular year, this cemetery would be full of people decorating the graves of their ancestors and loved ones. Unfortunately, it's COVID, and we're not going to be able to get to see it, which is too bad because that was the most beautiful part of this trip and what we really came to see. So, c'est la vie, things happen, but it's still a beautiful place and we're having a great time. Xochimilco, the center-adjacent, discovered yet still Instagrammably edgy, up-and-coming neighborhood just to the north of downtown Oaxaca. The kind of place where the occasional street chicken still wanders around in front of a newly renovated Airbnb full of swarmy 20-somethings who imagine themselves writers, poets, and beatniks. But clearly, street art is the only prose that matters here. Nearly every vertical surface is muraled. From politics to pollination, there's a fresco here for everyone. So just to make our Spanish teachers happy, we actually had to use the words "Donde está la biblioteca?" So right now we're looking for a library. We know where it is, it's right there, but we don't know how to get in. When you have 2 pounds of carbohydrates for breakfast, sometimes you just got to stop before the crash hits and have a little refresher. How is it? What's it got? Blueberries and strawberries?
And some random berries. Berries are always good.
Yeah. In travel, shit happens. There's no better way to say it. On this day, our carefully laid plans of electrically assisted open-air bike assault on Oaxaca and its burbs was canceled at 2 a.m. by the bicycle tour company. Ever rolling with the punches, we slid into the neighboring hamlet of El Tule to view this monster. Simply known as El Arbol, or the tree, this gargantuan monkey house put this tiny hamlet squarely on the tourist map and has spawned an incredible amount of publicity for a non-mobile carbon breather. Believed to be about 1,600 years old, This Montezuma cypress boasts the stoutest trunk in the world at 42 meters in circumference. It's so large that it was originally thought to be multiple trees, but DNA has proved that this is not the case. The tree is nicknamed the Tree of Life and is supposed to have inspired the Disney version of the same name. Local school children give tours and point out the faces of animals you can see in the trunk. Of course, in the COVID times it was closed, and all we could do was admire it from afar. After a round of distant admiration of Mr. Tree and some light souvenir shopping, Rebecca and I tucked into a park bench for a quick refresh. Ever the outgoing American, I engaged a lady on the next bench in my broken Spanish. Turned out she was from LA, so we just talked American after that. So your mother always says don't talk to strangers, but that's how you meet the nicest people. I asked a nice lady if she could tell me a word of Zapotec, and now we're in her car going to look at a church with her beautiful parents. God bless Mexico. So tell me your name?
Fátima.
Fatima.
Fátima.
And you were telling me about the inside of the church?
Sí, ¿pero quieres en inglés o en español?
English.
English, mi Dios. Okay. All I know is that if you visit the church inside, you're gonna still find paintings. Colors that the Indians used during that time when they built the church. It was like, I think it's a 16th century church or 17th century church. Okay, you're gonna find a nice on side of the church. You're gonna find also a Virgen de Guadalupe. And very strange, you're gonna find a Virgen de Guadalupe sitting down. Normally you find this Virgen de Guadalupe standing up, and this one, she's sitting down in a chair and talking to Juan Diego, or the father or the uncle of Juan Diego. Then you're gonna find two pieces, paintings of famous painters also. You also, the cloister is a real small piece inside that size, so beautiful. And I don't know, I think it's
the organ.
They also have an organ, I think 17th century. It's up there. You go and you go upstairs, and upstairs through stairs that are like this, and it's beautiful colors. Maybe you're gonna find it in Google. You're gonna find a picture of that beautiful organ.
Perfect.
Normally they play it during November. They have a concert here or any place of Oaxaca.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do you like whiskey or moonshine? What about Jolly Ranchers? Crunchy tacos or penicillin? You have these caves to thank for all of them. About 16,000 years ago, a band of hunter-gatherers migrating south stopped in these caves and began cultivating a local weed. It had sweet seeds and was only about shin high. After several thousand years, it's become what we know as corn. Without the protection that these caves provided early Zapotecs, we may not have one of the main products that we use all over the world every day. As interesting as these caves are, there's one across the road that's infinitely more interesting. Can't seem to get your life together? Can't stop drinking? Can't stop gambling? Can't find a decent relationship? Come here and make an offering to the devil, and he's going to take care of all your problems. Zapotec, the language brought by the nomads who settled in the caves. It's been spoken continuously in this valley for over 16,000 years. To put that in perspective, woolly mammoths have only been extinct for 4,000 years. So for 12,000 years, the Zapotec language and the woolly mammoth coexisted on Earth, but not in the same valley. All right, we're at the November 20 market having lunch. We've got a mole negro and I've got a mole coloradito coming along with a mushroom quesadilla. So taste it, see what you think. Gracias.
Oh, so good. So good.
Si se apoya entre los dos, vamos, pero yo digo siempre solo ahí.
Gracias. So I'm drinking something called Tejate. It's some kind of weird chocolatey, got pulp of some kind in it, freak drink that it's not too bad. I mean, it tastes a little like chocolate. It tastes a little like it might have alcohol in it, but it doesn't. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but I know that I don't hate it, but I know that I don't love it. So here's to that. Fresh strawberry juices with cream, and it looks like a little bit of cinnamon on top. Beans and eggs, that's a good breakfast.
Ya se cuenta que yo como Dios, Itlán.
Gringos, gringos, gringos.